Hello everybody, and welcome to another edition of Drew's Food Reviews. And today I've got another episode of What's for Breakfast. And I was in the store a while back, I think it was Walmart Market, Neighborhood Market. I came across these and I had tried one of these before, like several months ago, and everybody seemed to be interested in it, so I thought I'd try another flavor of this. And this is by Oceans Halo. This is the Miso Noodle Bowl. You can see that right there. And this one's kind of unique because this is like, you know, super environmentally friendly and everything here. It says USDA organic, if I could say this, vegan certified, sustainably ocean farmed kelp, excellent source of vitamin D and iodine. Save an ocean. We donate 2% of our profits to inspire ocean conservations. Oceanhalo.com. And this one's kind of cool because it comes with everything inside here. It says what's inside: miso broth, ramen noodles, tofu, microwavable bowl, plant fiber bowl, microwavable bowl, organic miso broth, organic ramen noodle, organic tofu, and kelp. So that's all inside of there, as you can see. And it says, very simple. Instructions for this are so simple even I can do it. It says, break the noodles in half into the bowl and add broth. Microwave uncovered on high for 2 to 3 minutes. Pause if broth boils over and restart. Remove from the microwave, cover with lid, let stand for 2 minutes until noodles are tender. Okay, can't even say it. Now all the ingredients are in here, and it's actually pretty interesting. The nutrition facts on this one are pretty easy. 250 calories for the whole thing. And although the sodium is at 1080, you can see all this stuff here. And I'm assuming that's because it's all the seaweed and the sea kelp and all that other stuff, and it's got the salt in it. So it's not terrible, but it says miso broth, organic kelp, filtered water, organic miso, organic soybeans, organic rice, salt, yeast, kaji culture, organic bean flour, natural flavor, and then the organic noodles, wheat, water, and sea salt. Organic tofu packet is organic dried tofu, and all that stuff in there is going to be healthy for you. So now, like this other one that I did a while back, all this is in here. It's pretty cool. This comes with everything in here. Comes with a little container of the miso broth, and this is just a little paper spacer. And then it comes with the, there we go. This is the plant fiber bowl that's like all organic. It's kind of like a pressed fiber bowl, I guess. And then it's got the tofu here. It's all organic. And it's got this. So here we go. And then here's the bowl. It's like a plant fiber bowl. And pretty simple. If I can find, they've got a little tab on this. And actually, I think I'm going to try this. There we go. Inside there, so it doesn't go flying all over the place when I try to open it up and then break it halfway. Although this is going to be a pain. Oh, here we go. There is a notch. Okay, so hopefully, I'm trying not to make a big mess here with all these noodles crumbling everywhere. Okay, there we go. So yeah, there. Not making too much of a mess. There's the noodles in the bowl. Get them down in there, broke them in half. So there's the noodles. And here's the tofu. And there's gonna be a notch here somewhere, I hope. Or it'll just tear nicely. There we go. So yeah, there's the tofu. All right. So I got all that in there. And now comes, this is miso broth. The other one I did was ramen, and it was a ramen broth, and it was ramen noodles. Similar thing, but I guess it's just gonna be the broth itself is gonna be a little different. And I don't wanna make a mess out of this. Normally when you pop the top on these things, flies everywhere. Put this down. There we go. Yep, so I got the top off finally. I'm gonna go ahead and pour the broth in here. So here we go, yeah. This is the miso broth in there. I could say the joke, but I'm not going to. The one song about the miso. Oh, miso horny. And he's not horny, so. Okay, so there's the broth in there, and I'm gonna go ahead and microwave it for 2 to 3 minutes. So stay tuned, I'll be back. Okay, so I put it in the microwave, and as you can see here, there's the broth is a little bit kind of like almost grayish color. And I got some chopsticks and just stir it up a little bit and leave that in the bowl. And put the lid on it for, still a little hot. How about park it there for a couple of minutes and let it kind of, you know, soak in the broth there and with the lid on it. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay, so it's been a few minutes and I've let it sit, and I'm gonna go ahead and take off the top without spilling it. And here you go. I've got some chopsticks and I'm gonna show you the noodles, what they look like in the broth. And again, this is all organic. You can see the steam's coming off of them, and it's just these miso broth noodles, and it's in the bowl. It's kind of flimsy in the bowl, but I guess you could put it in a different bowl if you really wanted to. But this is meant more along the lines of like if you were at lunch or to work and you just had a microwave and you put it all together and you put it in there. And I've also got a soup spoon to get all the broth and kind of taste it. And I've got a little Frank's Red Hot just in case I want to zip it up a little, I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and try it with just the noodles and just the broth, without any kind of enhancements, just the way that it's come prepackaged. So hopefully the noodles are done enough. And still never got the hang of these chopsticks, but here we go. And try this again. Here we go, yeah. So there's the noodles for you. Nice close-up of it. And here we go, folks. Wish me luck. The noodles in that are pretty good. They remind me of like spaghetti noodles. They're nice and thick. They don't have like a whole lot of particular flavors. They're a step above like the regular cup of noodles. The broth is fairly bland. There's not a lot to it. And I think I'll try a little spoonful of the broth itself so you can get the color and the flavor. And it's kind of, here you can tell, it's like a almost a grayish color to it. Almost, I don't know. I guess that's the organic soy and kelp and all that other stuff in there. So here we go. Give this a try. Not very salty. It's got pretty good flavor. I can taste that like kind of seaweed, the kind of, yeah, like the kind of earthiness of that flavor with this organic, sustainably farmed ocean kelp, vegan and gluten-free, yeah. So this is just, wow. It's not too bad. It's very healthy for you. This is also good for the environment. So the broth itself is pretty good. And the noodles are fairly good. And like I said, if you want to have a healthy snack or a healthy breakfast or anything like that, go ahead and give it a try. Again, this is by Oceans Halo. And here we go. Yeah, it's the kit that it came in. So, and it's ready in 4 minutes. So yeah, it's not bad for the miso noodle bowl from Oceans Halo. I'll give it a 7 out of 11. Just as it is. It's nothing, you know, wonderful. The flavor's okay. It's not any kind of spice. You can't taste any kind of like, any kind of definite broth. It's the miso broth and it's noodles. It's very bland. There's not much spices to it. It's the tofu in there is very bland. It's the kelp, it's the seaweed. So if you like that kind of thing, go ahead and give it a try. Now, with me, I'm weird. I like a little bit of flavor in my soup. And usually when I have breakfast, I put a little bit of hot sauce. I've got quite a collection, and I thought I'd just add a little bit of simple hot sauce in here. See if it kicks it up a little. So here we go. A few drops in there. Give it a stir. There we go. Maybe that'll zip it up a little bit. Got the noodles going. And I think they've kind of softened up a little bit more. So here we go with the noodle edition, the hot sauce edition. Like the new edition of Boys Club. Okay, it's getting late. Getting goofy, all right. So now with that in there we go. Mm-hmm. It's not too bad. So yeah, one more time. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, that little bit of extra flavor kicked it up. So yeah, it brings out a little more flavor to the broth just by adding a little bit of this spiciness to it. So like I said, I'll go ahead and give the rating for just the noodles was 7 out of 11. And with the hot sauce, I think it kicked it up probably another notch. So I'd give this one an 8 out of 11. With a little bit of spices, you know, sometimes you have to doctor these things up. And you don't have to put hot sauce in it. You could put a little bit of a little different thing in there. You could put, you know, other vegetables. You could put in some, I don't know, fish. You could put in mushrooms. You could put in chicken. You could put over, you know, leftover vegetables from like stir fry. Just kind of kick it up a little bit. But for the sauce or the broth and the base and all that, it's not bad. So like I said, I think I'd give it an overall rating of an 8 with all the additional items in it. So, and I think I paid at the Walmart for that. I believe I paid, it was like $2.95 or $3 for this container. And it's a pretty good size. As you can see, it's a pretty good size bowl for your lunch or your breakfast or dinner. And it's easy to make. So, and it's good for the environment. It's all organic, vegan certified, all that other stuff. So if you want to do your job to help maintain the planet and use all the sustainable products and also, you know, the plant fiber on here, go ahead and give it a try. So if you liked the video, go ahead and leave it a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit the subscribe and the notification bell right over there. That way you won't miss any future reviews. You'll also know when I go live, and you won't miss out on any of the fun. So, till next time on Drew's Food Reviews, when I'll be trying some other different item out there, and you know, whatever I can find. They've certainly found a lot of unique items out there lately. So, till next time on Drew's Food Reviews, I'll talk to you later, and I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off for my breakfast. So, till next time, talk to you guys later. Cut. Take two. Or until noodles.